guys, it's me Candy. I'm here with another story for you. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Today's story is about homeboy G. I'm gonna try to get a more recent picture of him. That's kind of not like how he looks, but on the cool he gets like a haircut and he looks totally different. It's crazy. But his nickname is G out in the streets, you know what I mean? I met him through my cousins, Julia, Raymond, and Joe. He's cool. He's mad funny, like he's really like always like on a happy vibe, you know what I mean? He's never like mad or like, you know what I mean, tripping and stuff on the cool. He's kind of funny. He's cool to be around, you know what I mean? He's real like on mad chill mode, you know what I mean? Anyways, G and knows Ben and G knows Ben. They're over there at Ben's house, you know what I mean? Boy was out there too. My homeboy, boy, well actually not my homeboy, it's my cousin's homeboy. He's got like love for Julia. Got love for all my cousins, but he's got like love for Julia. They're like real cool, you know what I mean? Really cool friends. Recently, Julia's car got taken, you know what I mean? Someone took it, and I guess they took it for like too long and didn't know how to come back, that type of situation. And boy saw it and he was like, nah, this situation ain't right. I know Julia wouldn't let them drive that ride, her ride, you know what I mean? And at the time it's just like it just didn't make sense to him, so he went up to the ride. That's him with the hurt leg, but he's like not scary. He's mad hood, you know what I mean? He's done things back in his time. So he went up to the ride and he was like, nah, fool, like I don't know what's going on, I don't know the story, but I'm gonna get this back to Julia, you know what I mean? I know she needs it, she wants it. I don't even want to know. So they went back to his, he got in the ride. They found Julia's dad, my uncle Gabino, and went to her bestie's house, and then her bestie took it back to her. You know what I mean? So, like, he made all that happen for her. He's got like love for her. He's got mad love for her. You know what I mean? On the cool, he's like got love for her. So anyways, they were kicking it all at Boy's house. I mean, at Ben's house. At Ben's house. It's like in a bando. It's kind of like a bando dope house. You know what I mean? It's got like a few doors and a few windows, but it's got like partial roof, a lot of holes everywhere in the floor and everywhere, you know what I mean? One of those. But it's famous, you know what I mean? It's been there for a really long time, like, you know what I mean? People go in and out of jail for a long time and come back over there and know that they can get what they want, find what they want, get what they need, you know what I mean? So it's just one of those places. Anyways, boy and my cousins were out kicking it. You know what I mean? Like I said, my cousins were out there making the magic happen for a little bit. They took over that place. They're just such leaders. You know what I mean? They were kicking it. You know what I mean? My cousin picked a room and she was just kicking it, chilling there, making the magic happen. And boy was there with her, and he was just walking around, I guess, peeping the view, because there's always people in and out. Like I said, in and out. Chilling, not chilling, just outside, inside. I guess he was going around Ben's room. You know what I mean? Ben has like the tiniest room in his house. He claimed like the tiniest room in his house. But I guess, I don't know, maybe his favorite couch is in there or something. I don't know. So he was in this room chilling, I guess. I want to think it was like early in the morning from what I understand. But I can't remember. He was passing by. Everybody was like quiet. It's you know, you can hear everything in there when anybody makes noise. It's like, you know what I mean? But he was passing by, and he said he just like took like he saw something, but it looked weird. So like he looked again, and he like went in there, you know, like went around the corner and took like a good look. You know what I mean? And he was like, what the fuck? And he saw like G. He saw G playing tonsil hockey with Ben, you feel me? Which is whatever, you know what I mean? He's just always known to be with girls. He's never like really known to be with guys or nothing like that, you know what I mean? So he was like, boy was like, what the fuck? And then they acted like all surprised and then like they didn't know what was going on, you know what I mean? And he threw a cookie at him and he was like, stop that, like, you know what I mean? But I think he just freaked out. Boy just freaked out, and you know what I mean, got into shock, was like, what the, because they never acted like they were together or nothing, you know what I mean? But anyway, so, yeah, I don't know if G got embarrassed or if he's just like, finally, everybody knows, I don't have to hide that shit. But he jumped up and he was like, yeah, I like doing that. I like doing all that. You know what I mean? I like it. I'm glad I don't have to hide it no more. Woo, like, you know what I mean? So, Ben was just like, he stayed quiet. He didn't know what was happening. Like, he didn't know what was going on. He acted like he just woke up in the middle of it. You feel me? So anyways, of course people are like clowning and laughing for whatever reason, you know what I mean? And Bet and G kind of like caught ghosts, you know what I mean? Like they just like, you didn't see them for a few weeks. We don't know if they're like all hugged up together or whatever, you know what I mean? It's none of our business if they were, but like, you know what I mean? We just didn't know. Ben came back, and my cousin Julia's mad cool. Like, she don't mention it or nothing. She was like, man, where's my partner in crime? Like, where you at? You can't be gone for so long. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? And it just went back to normal. Like, you know what I mean? My cousin Julia's cool like that. Anyways, G, we see G around all that stuff. We don't like act any different with them or nothing. You know what I mean? We're just like, what's up, G? Like, you know what I mean? I always tell him that. Like, what's up? You know? But he's hella cool. You know what I mean? But I guess that was him coming out, or I don't know if he just like got caught up. He used to always like to be at Ben's house for some reason. Like, we would all be kicking it and they'd be kicking it, and then for all of a sudden he'd like catch ghosts. He'd be at Ben's house. So I don't know if like he really liked Ben or what. You know what I mean? But if they want to be together, they should. You know what I mean? But anyways, like, yeah, that's the story about G. I hope you liked it. Bye.